Hey there, Grumpy Old Fart here. Be sure to check me out over on Rumble. There you'll find all of my stuff from YouTube, plus my political and social commentary and weekly current events, which YouTube frowns on. Links to my Rumble channel as well as my other YouTube channels and links to let you order my books are in the description of this video. If you enjoy my content, please like, subscribe, share, and comment. I welcome your comments, even if you disagree with me. Now, on with the video. Hey there, Grumpy Old Fart here. I'm doing an Unexplained Phenomena video on ancient vehicle carvings. I did a video a while back on the Sakar bird, and because it actually is more reminiscent of an airplane. I did a video on other weird things found in tombs. And there are those who believe that ancient man was visited by aliens, either extra-dimensional or extraterrestrial, or that there existed some sort of advanced culture in ancient times. And to be honest, I believe it could have been any or all of those. There are certainly pieces of evidence to support all of those claims. I've done lots of videos on such claims. Go and check them out. Here's what I'm getting at in this one. In the Temple of Seti the First, the Temple of Seti the First in Egypt, there exist hieroglyphs which simply cannot be explained. However, they are so clear and plain that they cannot be ignored either. These depict very clearly a helicopter, a submarine or a modern cabin cruiser. Some people think it looks like a tank. And a flying saucer spaceship. Keep in mind, these images are 3,000 years old. Okay? So 3,000 years ago, somebody carved a picture of a modern helicopter, a modern submarine, a modern flying saucer, spaceship type. These things were there 10 centuries before Jesus walked the earth. Okay? I'll give you a little frame of reference there. Jesus wasn't going to be around for 10 centuries when they carved these things. Okay? That's how old they are. Theories of how they came to be are many, and some are pretty far-fetched. Alien visitation and time travelers are the favorite theories. Many believe, now this is this is what mainstream archaeology wants you to believe. Some old carvings were filled in with plaster and then recarved, creating an amalgam of two different pictures called a palimpsest relief. Palimpsest. Palimpsest relief. Now, Egyptians were infamous. Whenever a new pharaoh would take over, he would destroy all the carvings of the old guy. So I understand why they would come to that conclusion. But you got to understand, I don't believe that with this particular case, because these pictures are too crisp and too perfect to be any kind of an amalgam. With an overlaid picture, there would always be imperfections, and there would be, extra lines, extra carvings. Some of the plaster would have fallen out, that kind of thing. That you don't see that here. There would always be imperfections. You don't see that here. One look at these hieroglyphs and you can see that every line was deliberate and the picture that they depict was 100% intentional. Regardless of how they were exposed to them, someone in ancient Egypt carved a helicopter, a boat, and a flying saucer. Okay? Some sort of a flying saucer type craft. The boat, there are people who think it looks like a tank. Personally, my wife and I think it looks like a submarine. But, I guess it could look like a cabin cruiser. But my contention is somebody intentionally carved a helicopter, that ocean craft, and a flying saucer type spacecraft. That much is certain. Those carvings are deliberate. I heard an article the other day, and I can't find it anywhere. I read an article, but I can't find it anywhere, saying that those carvings were in two different places. Exactly the same. That tells you it's not, it wasn't accidental. There are those that scoff at the idea of an ancient advanced culture. Okay, fine, no problem. then who taught the ancients about these craft? Who taught them about helicopters? Who showed them a watercraft like that, a submarine? Who showed them a spacecraft? Looks like a big flying saucer. Who showed them that stuff? Because they didn't pull that out of the ether. I mean, if somebody imagined that and just put it on there, carved it with intent, yeah, that's a hell of a person right there. That's all I'm saying. Who taught these ancients about these craft? Well, we're waiting. Mainstream archaeology simply isn't telling us everything, people. Folks, they're just not doing it. They're hiding stuff. I've done videos on this. What mainstream archaeology is telling us is either only partially true or is complete hogwash. It's that simple. I hope this finds everybody well. And do your own research and put your comments down there. I'd love to read them. You folks have a good one now. God bless one and all.
Clarissa Lowe, a historian from the future. Delmore Kane, a Civil War veteran turned outlaw. This oddball pairing faces a conspiracy of epic proportions spanning the centuries. If you like action and adventure westerns with a splash of science fiction and fantasy, check out my book series Drifters and their ongoing adventures.